cities have faces. Look at what drugs can do. This is Vancouver in the province of British Columbia, Canada.
See, I always have $5 on me. That's why they call me $5.
Because he sells drugs for $5.
Because people need drugs.
It's sometimes described as the freest city in the world. This is the most dangerous drug in the world.
Fentanyl.
And inject the syringe. But there's another side to its streets. We have arrived in Canada. Here lies...
This is about drugs. I saw this in cities like LA, right? I know this kind of, people exist in other states as well, where there's a lot of people who are addicted to drugs and all that. But in Canada, I didn't know they had this problem as well.
We are in Vancouver, Canada, the land of freedom. Look at this beauty, this lake, and how people enjoy the sun. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. But Vancouver has a hidden side, like many American cities. It's ranked 5th in the world as the best city to live in. Imagine. The drug situation in Canada is different from that in America. Here, the government supplies people with it. The drug you see the effects of here is called Tranq.
What?
A mix of fentanyl.
Did he just say, let me hear that again. Did he just say that the government supplies the people with drugs?
The situation in Canada is different from that in America. Here, the government supplies people with.
Yeah. Here, the drug strategy
The
is...
situation in Canada is different from that in America. Here, the
government supplies people with it.
Supplies people with.
That's...
The drug you see the effects of here is called
That's
Tranq.
ridiculous.
A mix
Fentanyl.
of fentanyl and xylazine, a substance that kills the body from the inside, destroys the skin and dims awareness, and help is often too late, if it ever arrives. Today we'll walk through the streets of Vancouver, and this is the first story.
So does the Canadian government here, they give the drugs to the people for safe, what's called harm reduction?
They give us stuff that they like to think is harm reduction and stuff that may help, but a lot of people are just going to take it and go resell it. Makes no sense.
You do fentanyl?
Yeah, I do fentanyl, yeah.
Is it the most strongest one here or most dangerous?
Compared to what everybody else usually gets on the street, I don't know too many people that are able to handle it.
Why fentanyl is easy to get here? Is this like cheap or what?
In this city, it's ridiculously cheap, but...
And you can find it everywhere?
Pretty much.
Do you sell it?
I have. I mean, there's so many people around here that need to make money and keep their habits going, you know what I mean?
So let me understand this. The Canadian government gives these drugs for free to the people who are sick or something, right? And those people go around and resell these drugs to other people who are addicted to it. What the hell, Canada?
They said fentanyl is stronger than heroin, 50 times.
Oh, way stronger. Way stronger.
Fentanyl has taken over the streets of America and Canada. Every street is tainted with it. This is what fentanyl does to you. It twists your back like this and eventually kills you. What makes it so cheap, so easy to find, and so deadly?
Still fentanyl?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks a point.
$10
10 to 20 bucks a point. That's just a little tiny bit.
to buy this drugs like stronger than heroin.
Yeah. Not for me, I don't feel it. I use it for pain.
So you used to this, so it doesn't affect you?
No, I don't even get high off it.
Really?
Yeah, and I smoke the best stuff in the West Coast. The best stuff in the world I smoke, and it does nothing to me.
And the police, you just
The
cross here?
police know me very well. They arrested me.
Bro, this is ridiculous. He's selling drugs right in front of the police. Oh, the police is my friend. They know me. They arrested me too many times.
Like once a week for like years.
Once a week.
So the police doesn't talk to you, even if you sell drugs here?
Oh no, they do. As soon as I pull out drugs, they come and take them from me.
But it's normal. I think everyone is doing drugs here.
Yeah, well they target me.
Because you are the higher, the boss one?
Because I have tattoos, because I have missing teeth.
Are you with a gang or something? MS-13?
I used to be a gang. This used to be my gang, yeah.
Okay, can I see this? The Art of War.
This I carried around in my bag.
You
and I
reading
read
this?
Oh yeah, I read it every day.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I read the Bible too
You read
sometimes.
the Bible?
Or else the Quran.
You also read the Quran?
Yeah. See, I always have $5 on me. That's why they call me $5. It says love $5.
Wait, is this your sign?
Somebody spray painted that for me.
His name is $5 because he sells drugs for $5.
This is your brand.
Wait, I don't think so. He said between $10 and $20. So I think he sells drugs for like 15 or something, and sometimes people don't have change, so he'll always have $5 in it, in his pockets, so he can like give change.
Yeah.
And the police pass through here regularly without doing anything about it.
No, there's millions of people that do drugs. Everyone's addicted to fentanyl. Even if they don't think it, they walk down here, they get it in secondhand smoke. Right now, you're breathing in fentanyl.
I'm breathing now?
Well, look at, they're smoking it.
She's smoking now fentanyl. What drugs do you take?
Fentanyl.
And you sleep here in the street?
Yeah, this is my
The fact that it is easy to get drugs in Canada, and maybe even in the US, and it's too cheap, and you see all these people are easily hooked on it, and then they literally pay for it with their own lives because eventually it kills you. It's just ridiculous. And then to understand that the government's not doing anything about it, and instead they are the one who supplies their citizens with it. I still don't understand. I still don't actually believe that the government actually supplies the drugs to them.
stuff.
There's no
I
way.
sleep in the shelter here for the most part, but some days when you're not able to get in, you end up being outside.
Is every day your life like this?
Yeah.
From the morning to the night?
Yep.
That means I'll eat you. I used to be a real dangerous man. Not anymore. I changed my life.
So now you are not dangerous.
No, but the worst I do is shoplifting.
What's happening in the street? Are violence here or?
No, they just want to be left alone. He said, leave us alone.
So I heard something different between America, the United States, and Canada, that Canada here, they give the drugs to the people to help them, right?
Well, that's called safe supply.
Is it bad or good?
It's good.
So it's better to give people so they don't go overdose or something, right?
That's why I vote NDP.
Nothing.
What is this room like?
This is Unimaginable safe injection site.
Can we film?
I remember Safe Supply. It's called Safe Supply, and there's some, I think, agencies inside the government who can supply this. So the idea is that instead of them having these drugs coming out illegally, so the government takes care of it, and then they safely supplies it to the citizens. It's still effed up, but
You have to ask her. She's the man.
Okay, not you. Where is the $5 guy?
Where's the $5 guys?
Do you see this place? You can enter this place. It's government supported, and inject yourself with fentanyl or heroin.
no way. Stop it, man.
Imagine.
You mind to talk?
Sure, I guess.
All right. What's your name?
Nikki,
You also come to the safe injection?
I do. This is harm reduction and safe use. So it's not just for injecting.
Okay, this is in the whole street or just only here?
This place is for safe drug use. So at the back of the building is where you would consume your smokable products, like heroin, like the down, crack, meth. The inside is just for shooting, just for needles.
It's like a safe place, not in the
It's a
street.
safe place. This place next door is the safe injection, where they have the nurses there.
There is nurses inside?
Not here, next door, right here where it's green.
And if something happened to some people, they come directly?
Well, these guys, we're all trained. I work for another part of the city.
Okay.
It's all the part of the Downtown Eastside Collaborative.
Okay.
Is what all the contracts are for. This place was funded by the federal government, but it's run by Downtown Eastside Collaborative, and it's for safe drug use. Needles, bubble pipes, the straight tubes, anything you need to consume drugs.
The
You
government.
can get here. Yes, the government funds all of it.
Hey, no way. No way. So you're telling me that there's some people who are actually addicted to drugs, and what Canada does instead of fighting this addiction and help these people get, better and, fight their addiction, they're actually supplying them with the drugs and then give them places where they can take these drugs in a safe way. In a way, they're helping them consume these drugs instead of helping them getting off these drugs. This makes no sense. Why? What the hell, Canada? Like, what's...
So it's a good thing. Like what
It's up for discussion, right? I mean, some people who are opposed to the whole drug use say it's not good and that it promotes drug use. I believe this is a positive thing because you're not sharing needles, you're not sharing pipes.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is not okay. This is not helping the drug people.
because in the US they don't have this stuff.
No.
They tell them you have to stop the drugs and you come.
Yeah, they say no to drugs. And I mean, the downtown Eastside, this block is known worldwide as one of the largest open drug use markets
In the world.
in the world.
In Canada, some cities have started implementing what is known as Safe Supply Program. Through this program, those suffering from addiction are provided with controlled doses of opioids administered under strict medical supervision. The purpose of these programs isn't to promote drug use, but to save lives. The idea is that an addict can't just quit using drugs, they will use them anyway. Do you agree with this program?
Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. You're encouraging people, drug use people, drug addicts to use these drugs in a safe way. Like the idea is that, oh, you're addicted to drugs anyway. Let me help you use that. Let me help you be like a better drug user or something like. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is not a solution.
Supply pills were being diverted and trafficked nationally and internationally.
That this was causing harm.
And wait a minute, safe supply. That means the government actually supplying this drugs to the drug addicts, and that's why it's so cheap. And again, that's what they do. Like there's some people who are who receives these drugs for free, right, from the government, and then what they do is that they resell these drugs to other people. That's why it's so damn cheap, because most of it comes from the government for free. That is ridiculous. That is not a solution whatsoever. Whoever came up with this solution should be fired immediately or resign.
That man who just walked away may have taken fentanyl or heroin. They're unable to solve the problem. These drugs have the power to destroy entire communities.
Right?
However, things are different in the United States. This policy is not legal there. The only permitted programs are those of harm reduction, such as providing clean needles or specific medications.
You're a drug
Win, USA.
dealer.
I used to be.
Yeah, that's actually, I respect USA for not having. You shouldn't have this kind of programs whatsoever. It's like go to like a serial killer. Like he's gonna kill people anyway. Let's help him do it the safe way, right? Or a serial rapist, for example. Oh, he's gonna do it anyway. Let us help him do it the right way. That is ridiculous.
What now? What are you doing?
Yeah, I used to be a destructive part of this neighborhood. Now I'm a positive part, a small part of the solution.
Man, thank you for your service.
Yeah, no problem.
So you started this, and then you stop it now.
Yeah, like I was down here doing the drugs and everything. I was on the fentanyl, the cocaine.
So you were here just maybe a few.
Yeah, I started up there. Yeah.
So how did you stop the drugs? Maybe people can learn.
Well, I battled with it for years. You know, I'd get clean and then I'd do good for a while, and then I'd fall off the wagon and I got to a point where I was just tired of it.
So you take a decision to stop it.
Yeah.
And salute you.
Thank you.
Salute. Yeah. Salute. So how the business affected here because of the people?
Some businesses have closed and relocated because of the drug crisis. At the same time, others profit by selling products related to drug use. Look, this shop is closed, okay? They frequently break into shops. That's why there's tight security and surveillance cameras. The moment the doors open, they rush in. The business owner inside is unable to open the store.
Yeah, that's not good for business, man. That's not good for business.
But what the most dangerous drugs?
Is the fentanyl, 100%.
Make you like a zombie after?
Well, a lot of them, they get like that because they nod out in the bad position. Like they're always in doorways or leaning on the sidewalk. So they nod out and eventually you're back to swim somewhere. Yeah. All these people missing arms and legs and that is because they get little sores and infections. They get little tiny scrapes. There's so much bacteria and disease. They're not.
They cut it for them. Some people are robbing here, you said? Like, why? They need...
Oh, everyone's stealing each other's bags and everything, man. It's bad. You can't even leave. You can't, like, if I put that there and I look this way, I look back, it's gone. It's even just a half bottle of water.
So do you see any solution for this, or we just keep it the same?
The solution? The solution? There's no solution.
Really?
I used to be homeless for 3 years.
And now you have a house?
No, it's just like a little box room.
Box room?
It has a window.
So it's still no home?
Well, no, it's like it feels like a jail cell.
That's sad.
Most of Vancouver residents try to avoid this street.
And not just this street, but the nearby areas too. Rent might be a bit lower just a few blocks away, but saving on rent doesn't make a difference in a situation like this.
This is fentanyl? Normal for you?
Yeah.
Doesn't affect you? How do you feel?
Gets rid of my back pain.
So you want the cops to just leave you alone?
Pretty much. It'd be nice if the police could just leave us alone and just let us, like, live.
Because you are in the land of freedom.
Well, yeah, right? I mean, this is supposed to be free. I mean, it's supposed to be a public area, right?
It's called crip walk.
It's okay. Hey.
Fucking care. Take that shit off, man.
We're getting paid. It's on us.
Fucking paying you right the fuck out.
Hey, it's on us.
This street is home to over 10,000 people.
But you are tattoo artist.
Yes.
But you do drugs or fentanyl?
Yeah.
Is it? They say they kill people. Like if I do
Well,
it.
you build a tolerance to it. The more you use, yeah, absolutely.
Driving kills people.
More people die from drunk driving than fentanyl for sure.
We've walked 3 blocks and we're still not at the end.
You coming with us? Good luck, man.
Most of the ingredients used to make fentanyl and xylazine are produced in China and sent to Mexico, where cartels process them into raw fentanyl in hidden labs. But the government also supplies drugs to addicts on the street. How? In Canada, small underground labs produce or cut fentanyl on site. At the same time, certain addicts are prescribed fentanyl legally through safe supply programs. People are heading to work.
She's smoking now fentanyl?
Yeah, she is. I've been using for the last probably 8 years now.
8 years fentanyl?
Yeah.
You're not scared of overdose?
Oh, I overdosed 4 times.
And you survived?
Yeah.
The intense drug smell is making my nose burn.
Yeah, don't ever smoke it because you won't get off it. That's all it takes is one hit, you're addicted.
One hit.
He's saying that you can get addicted from just 1 dose. So, you need to be careful. You need to understand what drugs can do to your body.
That is just a sad reality that most people don't know about. The thing is that we know that a lot of people are actually addicted to drugs, right? In all around the world, that's a known thing. But the thing that actually blown my mind here is that the government itself is supplying this fentanyl drug, which is one of the most dangerous and highly dangerous drug in the world, to its citizen and giving them places were to use these drugs in a safe way instead of finding real solutions to get these people out of the drugs addiction. I don't know what Canada is doing. Maybe I don't understand the system. I never heard this kind of solutions. That's just ridiculous. Like, if someone is addicted to drugs, you'll help him use it in a better way. It makes no sense. And then you supply it to them. That's even worse. Anyway, the message here to Canada, I guess, what the hell? Find better solutions. Peace.